Hi there, and welcome to the Clear Skin Essentials. I'm your host, Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So today I want to share my skincare routine when I get breakouts and pimples, my natural, non-toxic skincare routine. So my skincare routine is very different when my skin is normal and I'm not having problems, but the moment I get a pimple on my face or I wake up with a few of them on my face, I switch up my skincare routine, and I have a very special skincare routine, very specific one as to what I do when I've got pimples and breakouts, and I do that until my skin has healed. Pretty much I used to have chronic acne for many years, and then years ago I cleared it up. But now, over the years, once in a while I do get breakouts, mainly from things either that I eat or if I'm not getting enough sleep or stressed out. And then even after my daughter was born, I would say for 2 years I was nursing her, and I got really, really bad breakouts. Like, I didn't have problems with my skin when I was pregnant, but while I was breastfeeding, it was just like, my skin was so reactive and so sensitive to like everything. And then once I stopped nursing her, my skin went back to normal. So that's good. But I want to share with you what I do to help sort of speed up the healing and prevent scarring or hyperpigmentation, and just allow my skin to heal and get on with it, right? So first thing I do, sort of my step-by-step acne skincare routine, is the first thing I do is in the morning when I wake up and there's like a pimple on my face, I wash my face. And I like to wash my face in the morning with a gel cleanser, an oil-based gel cleanser that does not like foam or lather and none of that. A very, very gentle gel cleanser. And what I use is Oskia, the Renaissance cleansing gel. And I use that in the morning. Sometimes I will use an oil cleanser. And my staple is Living Libations Best Skin Ever. This is the best skin ever. And I tend to rotate it, but in general, I like to kind of keep the gel cleanser for the morning and then an oil cleanser at night. So first thing in the morning, I wash my face with an oil cleanser, with a gel cleanser, and then I leave my skin bare. Okay, so when I don't have breakouts or acne, I might wear like a serum or makeup or things like that. But the moment I have breakouts and acne, I don't like to put anything on my skin, like nothing. And so I pretty much want to keep my skin bare if I can. And so if I'm at home or I don't care where I'm going, I won't put anything on my skin. Okay, just let it be. Because the main thing is that, like, let's say you have a rash or you fall and you scrape your knee. If that were to happen, you would just keep it clean and let it air out so it would heal quicker. Right? You wouldn't be putting layer upon layer of like skincare products and makeup on it. And so that's my view with how you should be treating acne and pimples, is leaving it be. You know, it's like the moment you start putting stuff on it, you're suffocating it, you're irritating it, you're making it worse. And you're kind of just standing in your own way. So during the day, I let my skin be as bare as possible. And if I do need to like go somewhere and like cover it up, instead of wearing a foundation or tinted moisturizer, I will just use a little bit of cover-up or concealer. And the one I use is RMS Beauty, the Uncover Up. It's good. And I'll just put a small little dab on the pimple, only if I need to. Like if I'm going somewhere and I don't really care what I look like, or if my pimples are showing, then I won't put anything on it. But if you know, I gotta put myself together, then I'll definitely just use concealer on the areas, okay? And then at night, the first thing I'll do is I'll double cleanse with an oil. And I always use the Living Libations Best Skin Ever. I was using their Vanilla Best Skin Ever before, and now I'm onto their Sea Buckthorn. I'm going to do a review of this very soon. I love the Best Skin Ever, and this is definitely my staple. Like, especially when I have breakouts, this is the cleanser I'll be using. The main thing is I find when I have any kind of pimples or breakouts, I want to be using products that I know my skin works well with. Like, it doesn't irritate my skin, it doesn't cause problems. It's not, how I see it, when you've got breakouts and stuff, it's not the time to be like experimenting with like new makeup and stuff. It's really the time to use the things that you know are not going to give you any problems. And so for me, it's always been Living Libations Best Skin Ever. It's an oil blend. And I use this, I do a double cleanse. And for those of you that are like, what's a double cleanse? It's pretty much, I wash my face twice with it. Okay, so in the morning I wash my face once, in the evening I wash my face twice in a row with an oil. And I actually, a little while ago, I made like a free little guide on how to double cleanse and sort of the do's and don'ts. And so I'll put a link below for those of you that want to know more about double cleansing, so you can download it. It's totally free, and it just gives you instructions and all that. I find double cleansing is really good at gently, thoroughly cleaning your skin and also removing dead skin cells, all of that, without doing anything that's too rough or abrasive. Okay, so double cleanse at night, and then afterwards I will put a drop or two of oil on my skin to moisturize it overnight. And lately I've been using Ila Spa, their face oil for glowing radiance. This is very beautiful, by the way. It's a really nice oil. And so I've been using this. When I have pimples and acne, I don't use a moisturizer. I will always just use an oil, mainly because I find the purer and the more simple the products I use on my skin when I have breakouts and pimples, the better. So I'm much better off moisturizing with an oil when I've got any kind of skin issue than using anything else. And then lastly, I will spot treat the pimple. So I like to use essential oils only at night. I tend to either use a tea tree oil or lavender oil to spot treat the pimple. Like I use a tiny little drop and put it on the pimple wherever it is. And that's sort of like my spot treatment. I find what's great about essential oils is that it reduces the redness, inflammation, and all of that. It helps with the healing without drying out your skin or irritating it. And another one I've been using recently has been actually Living Libations. They have an essential oil blend. It's called Zippity DewDab, and it's specifically formulated to treat pimples and be like a spot treatment. And what I like about this is the essential oils in it, like Immortelle and Blue Tansy, those are really good at reducing inflammation and preventing scarring. So what I've been doing with this is that I'll use it as a spot treatment while I have like active pimples, but I'll continue using it as a spot treatment for anywhere on my skin that the pimple's healed, but it's not totally healed. You know when you've got like a pimple and it's gone, but you might have a little discoloration or like a little potential scarring or something like that. I use this on it and I'll just spot treat it. The smell of it is quite strong, but it's very, very gentle on the skin. So so that's pretty much my routine, is like the less the better. I'm pretty much just keeping my skin clean and letting it air out and making sure that whatever I'm doing is the opposite of, I'm not irritating my skin, I'm not making it dry, in no way, I don't want my skin to get red or inflamed. Okay, when you have breakouts and acne, it's all about being gentle. It's all about how can I soothe my skin so that it can heal, and how can I air out my skin so that it can heal itself. Okay, so yeah, that's my skincare routine. I'd love to hear what yours is, so do post that below. And I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day.